And so now it's time for the oil pan. And this is pretty much going to be pretty simple. First thing I want to do is put the oil pump back in. Hopefully that has not turned. It did not. It slipped right back in there and it's flush. This oil pump is held in place by this spring once it's upside down, or right side up rather. This is hitting the bottom of the oil pan right around the nut, the drain nut. And so it'll hold itself in place right there. So that is ready to go. So now it's gaskets and let's put it on. Okay, so we have our rear main seal component. That's going to go right here. And we have our gaskets. Here are our cork gaskets that we're going to use. These are rubberized cork. The instructions say to place these on here first and put them on dry. So here's the first piece, and here's the second piece, which looks like it goes like this. And then this goes on top, which certainly would make sense. And it says that it's got to be in here really tight, which also makes sense. So let's push this down. That seems simple enough. And this side needs to be, looks like about a ½ inch needs to be trimmed off of there. So let's trim this just a little bit at a time. Let's put our gasket back in there and see if any more needs to be trimmed off. Oh, that is good. That is real good. That is sealed up really well right there. Perfect. Perfect. Boy, I couldn't do that twice. If I tried, that was cut perfect. Okay, so now we're going to put some sealant on our front seal, and then we're going to put the pan on. Okay, so we have our pan here. I've got sealant down in the corners. It says don't put it on the gasket because it's rubberized, so I won't. I did put a little bit in the middle on the side just to hold it in place so this thing doesn't move around. So let's go ahead and put it on here if we can. See what happens here. Careful that return pipe. The holes look lined up. So far, so good. The gasket's all lined up. Looks like everything is lined up. I see the oil pump is in there okay. So let's put a few screws in here at the corners first. Well, there we go. We got the oil pan on, all sealed up. Looks good. Stainless steel bolts. Don't need Teflon on these because it comes through the other side. Yeah. I sure hope I did this right. Only time will tell. Oh, one more thing. Final, a magnetic drain plug with a little fiber gasket that goes in there. And we'll put just a little bit of pressure on it like that. And that is ready for oil. So let's flip this thing over and get the head on, shall we? The next engine-related video shows more parts being added. When the engine is finished being put together, a very special guest will offer feedback on what I did right and wrong. You won't believe who the guest will be. Don't miss it. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you wish to see future videos as this 1930 Model A 4-door is being restored. And check out ModelAT-shirts.com. There is some really cool stuff depicting Model A's. Thanks for watching.